Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to start up, how to navigate, and how to autoland this Boeing 737. So first, you're gonna go to, before I start anything, I want to give a shout out to CoolGamer369 and CoolYouTuber369. So then, the first thing you're going to do is go to your iPad, click Ground Services, GPU Connect, and set chocks. Make sure your parking brake is on because this is down. If you look up, you'll see ground power available. You push it down, everything should turn on. Then you put the battery switch down so the battery turns on. Then you move these knobs to nav, and you move this to heading status. See, it'll be aligned in 7 minutes. Which is how much time it'll take for this to all get set up by itself. Click here because this isn't important right now, because this is just telling us the ones because we hadn't started the plane yet. So then, you want to move there's no smoking to auto, the seatbelt's fastened to on, and APU to start. While APU is starting, I'm just going to turn on all the fuel pumps. If you can see, this will start to go up and then come back down. And once this light turns on, you move these switches down for you to get power. So it's going up, it still hasn't turned on. At 6, about to reach 8, reached 8, and then you see it'll start to go back down to about 4. Okay, so we're a little oil pressure warning on the way. So now it'll start to go down to about 4. Then the APU gem off bus light turned on, so now I can turn on the APU. Now after this I can click here on the ground power to move it up, so then it'll turn off ground power and you can just disconnect the GPU. So after this, you're going to want to go to your FMC, put in your flight plan and co-route, but if you don't want to do that, watch my other video on how to set up the MCDU and start up the engines. So then here you'll see last POS, which stands for last position. This will tell you where you are right now. So you click on here to copy it down here, and you click to set IRS position. After this, you see something should appear that says RMP and AMP, and this should have the exact same coordinates as what's up here. So if that happens, you're good. Then up here, you're gonna arm emergency lights. The emergency lights are on. Then now we're gonna start the engines. First, you're going to want to move engine electric 2 and engine electric 1 down. Where it says elect 2 and elect 1. Then you're going to want to make sure that the L and the R packs are off. Turn on APU bleed and they should go up, then start going down. Once that goes down all the way, you're good. Then, as you can see, it's still going to take 4 minutes for your IRS to align. So then, something else that you can do is you can go on a different website, and if you go to here to route, you put it in co-route and it'll set everything automatically. All you have to do is put in the name of the file that I don't have. So then here, it's already down, it's not moving anymore. So because A-plane leads on, now you can move the engine start to ground. You'll see this this number will come off, but this won't move. But down here, this number will move. Once it hits 20, you can give it fuel by moving this up. 20. I move it to idle. Now it starts going a lot faster. And I'll wait for this to move back to off by itself. Move to off. So now I can do the same thing with the other engine. Now you can hear it turning on. I can show you from the outside. You can see the one that has fuel spinning really fast, but the one that doesn't isn't spinning that fast. Now, oh, it already reached 20, so now I give it fuel. Let it turn on. Good. So now you can turn on landing lights. Move all of this down.
Lieutenants, please be seated for departure.
Not the wheel well lights. So now you're ready for departure. But I still haven't cleaned my flight.
Cabin is secure. Have a good flight.
So you can see 3 minutes left. I'll see you when I'm done putting in my flight plan. So now I'm done setting up the MCDU. So now I can disconnect, remove chocks. I set it here that I'm taking off with flaps 5. I'll show you. Here flaps, they're set to 1. I'll set them to 5. Okay, should be okay there. Flaps 5. Then you can see my flat planets here. So then I'll put in the speed I'll be taking off at, which is 155 knots. Auto throttle arm, put in the heading of my arrival runway, which is 357. Cruising altitude, which is 2,000 feet. I don't know why it's set at 50,000. There, 2,000 feet. So now flight director on. Flight director on. And it has to turn off APU. And turn on the generators.
Lieutenants, please be seated for departure.
Generators have to be
cabin is
on.
secured. Have a good flight.
The generators have to be on by pushing this down after you turn on the engines. So now that the APU is off, it's still turning on. So now, auto throttle arm. Now I can take off by releasing the parking brake, going full throttle, and taking off at the speeds, which is V1, V1, rotate then V2. So now I have the trim set. Let me put the trim back since it's set. Okay, their trim is set. Everything's ready. So now, full power to take off. Okay, so full power. You can hear the engines going really loud. Okay, 80 knots.
D1, rotate.
Your rotation speed.
Positive rate.
You're up. So now I have to maintain center line. Now autopilot should take care of this.
$400.
LNAV and VNAV. Now I can put the flaps in. See the plane's going
1,000 to go.
N1, almost at 2,000. Plane's going up a lot. That's okay because it
1,000.
knows what it's doing. So, now, we're going to be approaching on runway 35C. So now, departure, arrival. When I go to the next page, you can see runway 35C ILS. You're going to want to look at your chart and you're going to want to look for localizer. And that's the number you're going to put in over here. I'll put it in. See, here it says NAV for nav. Here's standby. Mine should be set to 1. Let me swap it. So then this should be set to lower than that. So then there. Now that should let me put it low. No, it's not letting me put it lower. But the nav should be 110.3. So this is the nav. This should work. So then swap. The 110.30. There. Swap. Still standby. Switch there. Nav. So now the plane's ready for landing. But we're still not close for landing. Just so the ILS signal is aligned. You can see the plane is flying perfectly fine. Following autoland VNAV. Now I can call a level off.
Ladies and gentlemen, from flight deck here. Seatbelt signs off. Gives you an opportunity to move out. Do ask on your seat though that keep those seatbelts fastened for your safety nose value. So we get closer, we'll update weather gate information. Enjoy the ride. Thank you.
So now, you can see here's the arrival, runway 35C. So I'm okay with that. Then if I go into legs, you see Rama, which is the point where you intercept the localizer, which I put into the legs. So then once we get there, it'll know that we have to start descending, which is 13 nautical miles away. Just want to intercept the localizer, and then we have to go, but it's still staying at 2,000 feet to intercept glide slope, which should be intercepted at 2,100. That's okay. So here I can go back to route. Departure that the route is set correctly and that you have the active nav as your localizer, because that will also intercept the glide slope. If you don't have that on, once you get closer to the runway, you'll see this DME, which means you're doing an RNAV approach, which is not the approach you're supposed to be doing. For doing an autoland, RNAV is like guided assistance to the runway. ILS can be full autoland. So, you can see it's turning for their waypoints. Let me turn the volume down. As you can see, everything's fine, perfectly fine. Carlo, let me check how close we are. Carlo, right below Rayma, which is over there. Close to Rayma. So now we should start announcing to PA system. Prepare for landing, because we're landing soon.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing.
Okay. And now as we're getting closer to the runway, I'll go in here, go to initial reference. Glide slope is on. I'll be landing with flaps 30, flap speed,
code. You may continue to use your small electronic devices, but they must be unplugged and set to airplane mode and secured. As a reminder, carry-on items to be securely stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Please be sure your seatbelts are fastened, seat backs and tray tables are upright, and your headrests are lowered. If you need assistance, please ring your call button. We're happy to help. Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for arrival and be seated.
Okay, so you can see I clicked here to put it in here. Flaps 30 with speed 133 knots. And here you're gonna, for auto brakes, you're gonna go to fuel weight and balance, approach rating, no, performance landing. And if it's not here, go to approach rating. You still haven't heard, so that's right there. C flaps will be 30, airport runway 35C, 35C, brakes not all, auto brakes probably 2, yeah, auto brakes 3, back, then approach rating, I won't be there, so then performance landing again, landing weight. You don't have to put that, but this plane, because it's landing on a runway that's over 2,150 meters long, I can use auto brakes 1, but I'm just going to use auto brakes 2, so the plane lands a little bit faster. You can see, returning. We still haven't made it to Rayma yet. Oh yeah, we have. So now your O/localizer. So now the plane should be capturing. I should turn off VNAV and start getting the plane slowed down to 133 knots. And getting flaps. See? Flaps still haven't been set. So the plane's complaining because we're too fast. So I can put speed brakes and I can reduce flaps. Still too fast. So speed brakes are armed, so we can slow down more. Can turn on LNAV again. This plane still has to follow the course. There you can see is Rayma. That's where we intercept it. We're getting flaps to slow down. Now we should flaps flaps 2, which we're not at right now. Flaps 5 should be fine. See, the plane's still flying normally. Terrain. We can go a little bit faster at 140 knots. Now, got flaps 30. And down here, if I go into initial reference, see here is ILS frequency, which is 110.3. Have it down here in navigation, and have my landing speed here. You can go a little bit faster because of the wind correction. I should be landing at 138 knots, but I'm not gonna do that. Speed brake's extended. Doesn't like, I'll put it back to armed. Going 138 knots. We can actually stay at 150. Wants to. Let's see. We're getting ready for landing because the runway's not over here, but it's over there. And I have landing rate counter up here so you can see how smooth the landing was, and if autopilot did good or not. Now I would engage autopilot 2. So now the plane. Why is it complaining? So now I should have clicked start flight right already. I think it might have been in here where it tells you landing ILS. Everything's okay. There's Raymond. Still haven't intercepted the glide slope or localizer. You can hear the plane adjusting. Still not at runway yet. Once it turns there, I turn on localizer and I wait until I see the glide slope. Once it's about here, I turn on approach and get landing gear down. There, plane's at 2,000 feet. Shouldn't be complaining about anything. Starting to turn for the runway. Oh, it's because we might be a little bit too close to the floor. We'll just climb to us to hold plus 500 feet, not 1,000 feet per minute should work perfectly fine. So now getting aligned. Both autopilots. You can see here there's a green, like Y-shape arrow pointing. That's the maximum throttle the plane can use. without me putting a manual throttle. There, going a little bit fast, almost at rate limit to intercept the localizer. I'm still at 30. Now, I don't know what the plane's complaining about, but it shouldn't be complaining at all. So now the plane's turning. I should also probably close the door. I should go to services, cabin lighting, takeoff, landing, white medium. The plane's turning. Still hasn't intercepted the localizer, which is okay. Okay, you can see the localizer there. If I click VOR/LOC, it's right. The localizer is right there. To get aligned with the runway. Now, you can see the plane's getting aligned with the localizer. You can be on approach speed, which approach speed is 155 knots. I can bring the flaps back in. So then the flaps there. It's just so the plane can reach its speed without using too much throttle. You can see it says ILS. It means the plane will do an autoland. Should be at 2,000 feet, 2,100 feet. Now I can turn on both autopilots. Okay, almost at 2,100 feet. Now at 2,100 feet. See? There is where we should be intercepting our glide slope. See, the airport's over there. So now I can turn approach on. See, it says single CH. This happens when you're on RNAV approach or ILS, but you still haven't captured the glide slope. So you can see, GS is armed. Well, GS is in that slot, so it will be armed, and then VOR/LOC is active. It's currently holding where it is now. If you can see, if I look at legs, look here, it says, so this waypoint is right before the runway, and the runway is at 621 feet. The closest I can get by rounding is 600 feet, which is landing altitude. And then this is auto. I'm not gonna fill that in. So then landing lights are on. Runway turnoff lights should be on. And this still says single CH. We should be intercepting the glide slope soon. I've been complaining for a really long time. I'm sorry if this is annoying. But brake set to 2. Now I can get the landing gear out. The gear's coming out. And I can get flaps 30. You can see everything's come out. The airport's over there. Maybe a little bit low, but we are a little bit low. Set this to approach. You can see we're still too low. So, should be intercepting soon. Brakes armed. Auto brakes armed. So everything right now is perfectly fine. If everything's okay, just have to turn on autopilots. Hasn't come in. Should be intercepting now. Oh, and a tip that can help you a lot is if you look at the approach chart, you'll see a waypoint right up where your intercept the local ID. If you think that's too far away from the runway for you, you can put the closer one or legs. So then it'll be easier. For you to see where you're supposed to be and to land at the runway faster. Well, not faster, but don't have to stay straight for as much time. So now I can start slowing down to 133 knots. Okay, there's the glide slope. Diamond coming down. The runway's over there. Everything's looking good. Once it intercepts, the plane should put the nose down so it can descend at around 800 feet per minute. So 800 feet per minute should be like right here. should say autoland or something like that. I don't remember what it was. It should appear there. If you can see up here, you can see two white lights and two red lights. That's the perfect height. So, single CH. That's good, but it should say Cat 3. Or there it says Land 3. It says rollout and flare. That is the autoland message I was talking about. So now, coming in for the landing. GS flare. So everything looks good. Everything is good, so. Would probably want to contact ATC, which I haven't done.
1,000 feet stabilized.
Which I should have done.
Set.
The missed approach altitude is it was 2,000 feet. It was 2,000 or 5,000. Should be fine at 2,000. Still coming down. About to land. Coming down about 700 feet per minute. So the plane's coming down. See the plane's doing perfectly fine. About to land. Okay, 400 feet. See, it says runway 356.
300.
That means that we're at the runway now. Okay, we're landing soon. We're a little bit high. Okay.
200.
It's perfectly stable. So once it lands, you have to turn this back so the plane will actually have reverse thrust because it can't do reverse thrust automatically.
40.
Flaring.
30. 20. 20.
Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.